Good morning, dear students. I, Vidyasagar, welcome you all in the e-learning class of Modern International Civilization. I am going to start subject Geography of Standard 8, and this is second chapter on land, water, natural resources and wildlife. Dear students, now we are going to discuss about the water. First of all, as we know that today is the 5th June and we are celebrating World Environment Day. Dear student, the concerned topic is about that we should also conserve the water and all the precious resources which have been given by the nature. As we know, the water which is only 71% on our earth, and the 71% water is available. As we will see that this is a large part of area which is covered by the water, and only the 29% which is on the part of the land is there. But most of the water that is saline and that is not comfortable for the or not potable for the drinking. So these are the waters which are only for the marine world, or you can say the marine living organism, but not potable for the human beings. As the 96% of the area that is covered by the oceanic waters, and only 2.7 waters percentage of water that is in the form of the ice sheet, icebergs, rivers, rains, and in the different format, and only 1% of water that is only for the potable for us. It means that is the drinking water is very less among us. So as we can see that these waters is very important for us, and the 1% of the fresh water is available which is fit for human use, and it is also found in the form of groundwater, surface water in river, lakes, and water vapor in the atmosphere. See, we are wasting our water too much irresponsibly, but when we will come to know about that we are using only 1% of water like this, then we will also be stuck. We will also be surprised that what kind of uses we are doing here. As the fresh water that is very precious substances on the earth, and water cannot be added or not, it can be subtracted from the earth. Like the total volume remain constant whether it will be in the polluted form or in the fresh form, but it will remain on our earth. Like we also used to be see that it is in constant motions, like the cycling through the oceans. It means going the water through the evaporation, and further it is condensed, and another in the form of precipitation it is coming back to us. Then it is also the known as, you can say it is also known as water cycle. Humans, they are using the large amount of water not only for drinking and washing, but also in the process of production, agriculture, industry, generation of electricity, and also for the dams which are that part through which the water is bounded, and further it is make out for the electricity generation. And what it happens that the another side areas of the dam that fills a large part of scarcity of water, and further we also lead to shortage of the fresh water, and due to the drying water of the or the water pollution. It means you can see that only 1% water we have, and in that water we are doing all our works. So see what will happen if we could have the 71% of water. Then water on problems on the water availability. There is scarcity of water in many part of the world, like you will see in the Africa, in the West Asia, South Asia, and the part of western part of USA, northwest Mexico, these all parts having the water shortage, and our country is also facing the water shortage. If you'll see the part of Gujarat, Rajasthan, then in some part of Haryana also, then you will see that there is also the water shortage. Even you will see that there is a water market in Gujarat, where the peoples, they used to buy the water for their daily routine. It means you can imagine that if we don't want the water shortage, then we have to conserve it. We have to conserve it for the future. Now, the conservation of water resources. Access to the clean and adequate water source is major problem facing the world today, because all the works that are associated with water, if any factory is running, then it is also required of water, and that water, if they are not getting the sources of water, they will deep out the borings and further they will use the water. Then it also led to the shortage of water, as the water is a renewable resources. But its overuse and pollution also make it for unfit for the use, because we can renew it, but if the quality of the water will totally be degraded, then it won't be left for renewed. As the wastage, the industrial wastage, like the chemical and industrial influence in the water bodies, they also contaminated, and basically majorly these water bodies are basically contaminated by these, like they pollute the water with nitrate, metal and pesticides. Dear students, as most of the chemicals are non-biodegradable, it means they are not according to the nature, it means they are not going to dissolve in it, so they are non-biodegradable and reach the human bodies through the water. As you can see that we are taking the fish and all the other water animals, then what we used to found that they are taking this and indirectly we are consuming this, then in a format we are contaminating, we are using the same polluted water in the different format. Now the water pollution can be controlled by treating the effluents suitably for releasing the water bodies. Now forest and other vegetation also cover the surface runoff. It means, as we know that these trees and forests, they upholds the soils, and further they also protect the replenish of the waters. As the water harvesting is another method, you know, the rainwater harvesting, it means the rainwater harvesting is such method, the water which fall on the roof in the form of the rain, then further it is conserved, and when there is dry season, then further it is reused. That is rainwater harvesting. And the canals used for the irrigation fields should be properly lined and minimize the losses of the water. It means, like in the dry areas, you will see the sprinkling and other drip or trickle irrigation, such type of irrigation is done so that there should be the less wastage of water and the maximum output. So these type of proper wastage also should be done in those areas where water is available now, because what will happen in the next time we don't know about it. So the valuable resource like the water, we should conserve it and adopt the different and latest means of irrigation to use it. Okay dear students, read the paragraph and keep watching. Thank you.